Didn't see you there, kids. What's up, all my gnarly ones? We are back. It is the Truck Series opener here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. My name's Gator Mike, as always. Glad to be back in the booth here for Season 4 and ready to get this season underway. With me tonight, I've got a couple of Truck Series booth legends. Yeah, that's right, the trio's back together. I got Big Jim. Jim, how's it going tonight?
Oh, it's doing good, man. 49 days since we last saw these trucks on track. Can you believe that? And now we're back for Season 4. I'm stoked for this one.
Yeah, one of the longest off seasons we've had here in the NARL, and for some it was much needed after what a long grinding season we had last season in Season 3. But my other booth mate with me, I got Swamp in the booth with us. Swamp, don't fall asleep on us tonight, bud.
Yeah, I can't promise that. I've done a lot of shoveling snow these last 2 days, so we're a little on the tired side, but we'll be all right.
All that shoveling snow up there in Ohio. Oh, geez, should come down to sunny Florida.
I enjoy this weather. I honestly do. Like wind chills next week, I think, are supposed to be in the negative 20 to 30 range at the beginning of the week. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
That might be a little too cold for my liking. But anyways, we're down here in Florida tonight for these trucks. They're at Daytona International Speedway for the very first points race in the NARL of season number 4, and we can't be more excited about it. We have got a great roster of drivers tonight. We're gonna have 14 making the show tonight. We got a good mix of returnees. We got some call downs from last season, and we got some rookies up in here. So Jim, tell us a little bit about the roster we got going on tonight.
Oh my goodness. If you thought that last season was stacked in all 3 series, especially trucks, it's even more stacked for Season 4. We've got, just for super speedways, we've got Hostium Hose. He's been dominating in the Xfinity series up till now. Now he's in the truck series, driving the 00 for F76M. Then we've got Wasted. He's dropped down from Cup Series all the way down to Truck Series. He used to be really good in the trucks for previous league, and he'll be driving the 99 for TJR. And Decent House, that's the guy I think you have to look out for tonight. He is going to be driving the number 51 Kyle Busch. Or no, that's not Kyle Busch, is it? But he will be driving for Elite Motorsports, and he's definitely a guy I got my eyes on tonight.
Yeah, Elite's bringing a whole new cast of characters down here to the Truck Series for this season. They brought over the regular season champion from last season, Marksman, to bolster their Truck Series roster this season, as well as Diesel dropping down from the Xfinity Series. He's a former Truck Series champion in another league. So Elite restocking and restacking here for season number 4. Let's see how they turn out here in race number 1, what kind of teamwork they can do with the new drivers together. But Swamp, who you got your eyes on here for tonight? There's a lot of good drivers here.
There's a lot of good drivers. I don't know. Some of these guys I don't know. I must sound so biased saying this too, but I'm really keeping an eye on Mr. Williams in the 98. He's really been motivated this season. We ran a couple of test session truck races at plate tracks, and it seems like he always finds a way to get up front, and he, honest to God, might be the hardest guy in this league to pass.
He's already made it known that he's going to be the hardest guy to pass, especially tonight. The winner of the race tonight gets a couple of beer mugs, NARL beer mugs, made by JDCNC, our proud partner that we have on board for this season. They're engraving some mugs for the winner tonight, and that will carry over into the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series for the 500 on Thursday. So these guys are racing for something tonight other than just bragging rights and points. They got some mugs on the way. So Jim, you got a pick for tonight?
I outlined so many earlier, but I guess I'm going to have to go. I'm actually going to go with what Swamp said just a second ago. Mr. Williams, if you saw him in the duels, he was running that outside. I think he will be the guy with this high draft. He'll be able to pull that outside with them and win this race tonight.
Oh, it's great that you mentioned that. I totally forgot about it, but these guys are running on high draft tonight. Not normal, not low there on high draft. How would that affect the race, Swamp, in terms of maybe even saving gas or runs, or what do you think we're going to see that's different than what is usually on normal?
Well, normally with the trucks, we see a lot of bottom riding, bottom feeding, one line train, get two or three guys go to the top side, and it doesn't work out on normal draft. But like I said, ran in a couple test sessions with these guys in the high line, it works. So I think you might see more of a high line kind of thing, but you can also save a ton of fuel with high draft. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy plays out, if there is a strategy to where you can save fuel and what can happen.
I don't think fuel is going to be much of an issue here, at least in the stages tonight. Pretty short stages at Daytona. I think fuel window is about 19 to 20 laps, so they won't have to worry about that. But maybe in that final stage it could come into play. So we'll find out. I think they're just about done with qualifying, so we'll get results here in just a minute. And see what happened. Looks like one of our new drivers backed out after qualifying, so he may have to start in the back, but no big deal.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're at Daytona, right?
Get all the early glitches and bugs out of the way quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah, Joe did last in the practice session.
Yeah, it was
Gander,
it's been quite the practice.
Someone?
I'll get to that in just a second. I got maybe a surprise pick. But yeah, it's been a great couple weeks of practice for these guys. Williams has put in some test sessions and such, and the racing has been excellent. We have seen that high lane going, and it looks to be a really good race tonight. And with that, I predicted in our Discord chat earlier that we're going to see another rookie win this race. Last season, Plum, in his very first start in the NARL, took it to victory lane at Daytona. And this season, I'm predicting a little bit of the same. I'm going with Ziggy. I've always been one to go out on a limb and take some dark horses, and Ziggy is my pick tonight. He's one of our newest drivers here in the league, and I think he's going to get it done.
See, I know nothing about this guy.
That's a really fascinating pick because he's one of the 5 independent drivers. A lot of these guys, team dynamics definitely going to be important. But, yeah, those 5 independents, see if they work together tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the team aspect of things tonight. Like I said, Elite, they got some really heavy hitter drivers, and TJR has got a full roster with Mac the Breadman returning and Mr. Williams returning, along with Wasted and the newest driver, Gravy Train. So a 4-truck roster for TJR, trying to combat the Elite boys this season in the Truck Series.
I just want to say I had no clue who this Gravy Train guy is. I didn't realize he was my teammate. Awesome.
He is indeed your teammate. He's driving the number 88 tonight.
That's who joined the chat earlier today. Okay, got it.
Swamp doesn't even know his own teammates. Love to see it. Love to see it.
It's been a wild couple of days.
Looks like there won't be a stream, but we'll be getting some lap updates through KevBro and the Elite Party chat. So,
alrighty.
So
and it looks
that makes life easier for me.
And it looks like Wasted is on the pole.
Continued his NASCAR Heat 3 days, huh?
Wasted is on the pole for tonight, so Wasted makes his return to the Truck Series. Finally, I guess you could say. He's been begging for it for a long time and quickly makes his mark by winning the pole here tonight. And Swamp is going crazy in the chat.
Yeah, General is going off right now, at least for TJR.
Jesus.
Negative 13, boys. We're on our way.
Swamp ruined TJR for the team points here before the season even started. We won't go into details for that. But
it's a young season.
But they are down on some points as they begin the night.
We are still in the first week of things. Yeah, how about that? The first 2 pole winners, Daytona 500 pole winner Tommy D for Elite, Wasted 88 for TJR, starting off strong just like they ended last season.
Last season they ended separated by only 3 points, and that leaves a salty taste in TJR's mouth for this season, and they are ready to go after that team championship, ready to take it straight to Elite. Are they going to be the team to get it done, or will we see RKRF 76 have a say in it as we have dropped down from 5 teams to 4 and more competitive teams? So we'll see, starting off tonight, who gets the job done early as we await word to join the lobby.
Well, can I get Jim? Can I get an extra invite or two, please?
Yes. Yep,
Thank
I got you.
And I'll send a couple to you guys as well.
Indeed.
You should just send like 2 or 3. Don't spam Gator.
No, I know. That's what I'm going to do.
If I need more, I'll just ask you guys later.
A lot of yawn emojis coming from Elite already. Just one race in, we've already got the salt rolling on both sides.
Not even a race in. We just had a couple of exhibition races. We had the duels last night and the clash on Thursday, and that's it. This is the first points race, and the shots are already being fired. I can't wait to see what happens in this race.
So far, it's all in good fun.
So far, that's not going to last too long.
Give it 5 races.
I give it till the end of Daytona.
Oh
wow.
3 races.
We can join.
Word. Go ahead and go blue screen as I load in here.
Go ahead and join, Gator. I'm going to send invites to y'all.
Yep. Wasted is indeed your pole sitter with a 47.697. 0.3 faster than the rest of the field. So Kenny is your early points leader here. 2 points awarded for pole here in the NARL. Tonight's race brought to you by Fanatec. Got the Club Sport Series wheel on your screen. If you missed out on any Christmas deals, I don't know what to tell you. Guess you're stuck until December. It was really convenient having Christmas. I could just throw that out there, but now that we're in February, it's...
Get yourself a Valentine's gift.
Oh, a Valentine's gift. There you go. As the field...
I don't think that's a thing.
This field just now takes the green flag. Got Wasted out front in the number 99 TJR Ford. It might have had a little lag there right off the bat. A couple of guys really hanging off the back of the pack here.
I don't know. I had Wasted on top of Plum, literally. Like they're trying to make a Ford Ranger or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
On top of Plum, huh? I didn't know Plum was racing tonight.
I do not believe Plum is in there. I think it's decent out.
That is
decent.
That is decent house. Decent house in the 51 tonight.
Diesel Pete.
So we've got a 3-truck breakaway here, but they're going to get swallowed up pretty quickly by this pack if they get sorted out behind them. But you've got Wasted in the lead, Decent House in second, and the new elite driver Marksman sitting there in third place. Kronk's Fight Milk in the number 26 bright white and orange Chevrolet for RKR sitting in fourth place. 1 lap down. Many to go.
Looks like we already got a pack that lost it back there, about 2 cars.
Yeah, we got Mr. Williams trying the high side already out there, all by himself. Got to get maybe some of his TJR help. Wasted's not going to go up there. He's not going to give away the lead, but some of his other guys might be able to get with him there. So single file here early on in the Truck Series race at Daytona.
And right now, Spin and Win and Mac the Breadman just kind of feeling out the race. Don't want to get in any early trouble. They're just hanging back there about 2 seconds behind this lead pack.
Yeah, Charblazer is just now coming off the floor. He has lost the draft.
We've got a single file front group of about 10 trucks here. Maybe 11. But they're all fighting for 5 points paying positions here in the stages in the NARL. Stage winners are awarded 6 points and an extra playoff point. And then 4, 3, 2, 1 all the way back through 5th place.
Oh, someone back there.
Yep, a little bit of contact there through the grass. Looked like Dizo went for a ride. He's going to be able to keep the draft, though.
Hey, good job on his
save.
part. It was. Very good save.
Still waiting for that first move to the outside. These guys have been talking about it, but no action just yet.
Yep. And on cue, as you say that.
Mr. Williams to the top.
Mr. Williams pushing.
Or no, that's Gravy. That's Gravy Train.
Mr. Williams pushing his brand new teammate Gravy Train in the 88. Oh, and he gets put on the wall.
Pin around.
Pin is around.
Would that be enough for it is a caution.
Yeah, it looked like what happened there is, I don't know.
Either Young Colt lagged or he hit the apron there, and it just shot his truck right up the track and into Gravy Train.
Oh, and a ton of damage for Back to Breadman, even after just sitting back here.
Pin with nowhere to go. Got swept up in that. That's somebody we didn't mention. Pin is a 2-time Xfinity Daytona winner. He's looking to get back to victory lane tonight.
He will guard that apron like it's the only thing that matters in his life.
He is.
No, he will make sure if you have a nose there, he does not care. You better back out or you're going for a spin through the infield.
I think that apron kind of guards Pin too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That Penn is NARL's first ever winner.
He is. He won the first ever NARL race. But we're gonna go back to the back here with Penn. He is shotgun on the field right now.
Not get going.
Oh, what in the world just happened there? Big crash on the restart.
Going. Huge. Oh my goodness. Yep.
Wow.
Penn around.
What happened there?
Caution. That looked like a Clint Boyer accident. I've never seen anything like that in my life on this game.
Like somebody missed a shift or something.
Yeah, I saw Decent House. He didn't get going. Wasted just pulled away by 3 car lengths, and I was wondering if that would stack anything up.
That is the end of the stage. Looks like Wasted's going to take stage 1. These are short stages here at Daytona, like 10 laps and less. So not super surprised by that with 2 cautions.
And Wasted, Decent House. Is that on top of them?
Looks like Marksman, Kronks, and maybe Gravy Train right there in 5th. Took the top 5 spots. But we're going to stack them up here for stage number 2. Kronks fight Milk. Looks like he played a little bit of pit strategy. Going to lead the field to green. Still looking for his first career NARL win here in season number 4.
It's so hard to make that outside work here on a restart. Everyone just wants to get to that inside and build up some speed before they start using that outside.
We've got 3 TJR Fords on the bottom. We've got 1 on the very top. And it looks like these guys are having some trouble with the apron on these restarts.
Yeah, restart. It's so hard to hold these cars steady, or these trucks steady on a restart.
It is very hard.
As Captain Killam calls them, the wiggles.
The wiggles.
The dreaded wiggles.
The wiggles. But everybody's kind of in a single file lane here. Some truck links between each of them. Might be able to see some runs here. Maybe somebody will
check out the outside here.
Check out the outside. Yep.
Yep. No surprise there. You had Williams, Matt.
You got TJR up top.
Yeah.
The rest of the field's going to fill in below.
Yeah, they're going to need more help there on the outside. They're going to have to hope that that inside hits the apron too many times.
And that inside's going.
They're 3 wide. Decent House. Ooh, that was close. Almost got stuck right in the middle.
Very good run here.
Cross with the block. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my gosh. They're stacked up here for the lead of this race.
Penn, he's one of those guys that's working together. He's with them out there.
Side by side here. 4 rows deep. Which lane will prevail? Bronx Fight Milk still out front on the bottom lane. Mr. Williams leading the high lane.
And that 44 Tate Penn's trying to make his way back up after getting caught up in some earlier issues.
This is the kind of Daytona racing I like to see.
This is what I thought we were going to see.
Love seeing that outside work.
There are still plenty of drivers up there. 6 or 7 trucks on that high side trying to make it work. Got 1 ducking low. Looks like Marksman. Went down to drop behind his Elite teammates, so Elite's all on the bottom right there, led by Diesel, Decent House, and Marksman in the 4, right behind Mac and Kronk. So the teammates have found each other there.
Just looking from this blimp cam, or I guess the aerial cam, you can just see the checkups. Oh, wasted in the
Some
wall.
contact there. Ziggy's going to get below the apron. Smart move there. Comes back up when it was clear.
It was actually Williams that got the wall, and there goes the outside.
Comes the 8 truck spin and win. One of our newest drivers. Rookie this season. He's testing out the water in the high lane, but it seems like everybody's abandoned it for right now. Diesel in the wall.
Oh, Steve in the wall.
Stricks are not on. That's not going to be a caution. It has to be 2 cars wrecking for there to be caution, so we stay green.
I don't know what happened to Diesel there, if he hit the glitch or something going to 3, but he was up the track and into the wall pretty quick. As Williams and Wasted, the TGR boys still trying that outside lane. Desperately want somebody to help him out up there. Kronks is still leading this field. Nobody's been able to find their way around.
Well, look now, but Colt's made his way up to 5th. We haven't said his name much tonight.
We have not. Colt is right there in the top 5. He is a Bristol winner last season. Looking to start this season off on a high note. New truck for Colt this year. He's driving the 2.
And if he can figure out the lag, he would be in good shape. He's got plenty of talent. It's just little twitches. They do scare other drivers on track, so hopefully that does fix the season. He's very talented for that.
Yeah, Colt, his lag has always been his nemesis. These guys are starting to get jumbled back up again.
Oh, wow.
Mac might have hit the glitch.
No, it looked like Kronks gave him a block. And
oh, Kronks is going to block the high lane, and he's going to block the low lane. He just took away the momentum from the Elite boys. Marksman got left out to dry on that.
Looked out for Decent. He did pick up a position there.
And here goes Mac to his inside.
Solid move.
Colt just sends somebody to the inside. I think that was Williams.
That is Williams, and Williams probably won't be happy about that.
That would not surprise me if that boiled over from the Michigan race last season.
Williams is not somebody that you really want to rough up because he's going to give it right back when he gets the chance. No shame in the driver that number 98.
Yeah, I think Mac's about getting tired of Kronks giving up that bottom kind of chop.
I was just about to say, Swamp, that Kronks has given up that that inside there out of turn 2, leaving just a little bit of room. Mac has tried to capitalize on that, but you know, in NASCAR Heat 5 fashion, you can kind of just tail whip somebody behind you. So that's kind of what that 26 is doing right now. But at the same time, he's still keeping a lead.
Yeah, I mean he not getting off the corners very well. He's kind of coming up lane and a half, 2, 3 lanes, and just chopping it down.
I think that happened again here.
Yeah, we're 3 to go here in stage number 2. Kronks fight milk has led this
there
whole
goes
stage.
again. This time he can't block it.
No.
This time he has to just let it go, and now he's going to lose all of these spots to the tail end of the longest line.
His teammate Colt didn't let him in, gave him no slack there. So Mac to the
that
point.
Stinks. That stinks for Kronks fighting milk. He was doing so good, and now, yeah, he is going to the tail end of the longest line. That's just how quick things can change here at Daytona.
Somebody else we haven't really mentioned tonight. We've got a super speedway ace, Hostium, up to 4th place. This is a track that he's got circled on his schedule for sure, as he won the Xfinity race last season and the Talladega race. He knows how to get around these plate tracks. Up to 4th.
Yeah, Host is kind of one of those guys that goes about his work quietly. Doesn't make a whole lot of noise coming through there, but he seems to always be up towards the front at the end, whether it's through strategy or just playing it smart.
Host.
Do you guys think Williams is going to be trying to size something up here and make an outside move, because we saw in the duel he was not afraid to use that outside, and right now he's sitting third with some help behind him.
Yeah, you know he doesn't want to sit behind Cole either.
Fair, very fair.
You know he doesn't want to sit behind Cole. So this should be the final lap here in stage number 1, maybe.
Oh, he's leaning off.
In stage 2,
Yeah.
maybe 2 to go. Can't remember.
I do know he's working. I think this should be the last lap for his. Yeah, I know he's got Host working with him, and they got Gravy trained back there with them, teammates. You know, they're in the same party.
Yeah,
But
Williams.
that 51 went to the outside before. Kind of blocked them for being able to use the outside.
Williams going to try to the top lane here in the middle of 3 and 4. Needs a push from Host, but Host isn't going to go up there with him. He's going to leave him out to dry. Side by side between Cole and Williams, a little bit of a door.
Oh, look at this, 3 wide.
Wow.
Oh, that was the end of the stage.
Yep, Mac hung on there for the stage 1, followed by Colt, Williams, Host, and I think Marksman may have got 5th place there. But that was really close.
Oh, I thought you said there were 2 laps ago. I was like, this is going to get intense here in turn 1.
It
Man,
was
that
pretty
still
intense there. Williams made a really daring move there going to 3. I think it may have made that just a little bit too late. Maybe halfway down the back straightaway, you would have had a better run and a better launch there. But still came away in 3rd place in the stage, so can't complain too much about that. Good points.
He was definitely leaning off coming into that last lap. He was hoping that the guys behind him would give him a shove. Host did not seem to do so. He stayed on the inside trying to take that position, but Williams, resilient up there on that outside lane, man. He is impressive up there.
Yeah, I don't think Host was clear out decent. Or he didn't think it was clear decent. That's why he didn't roll up really well. Williams.
Well, we're here in stage 3 already. Let's see how these guys handle the restart on the bottom lane. See if they get a case of the wiggles this time, or if they learned the past 2 restarts. Inside lane with a really big jump on the outside. Oh, I see some wiggles. It's a lot better, though.
They are doing a lot better this time.
Yeah, that was a lot better. Still some wiggles, but a lot better. Oh,
It might be. Okay, the
They
88
saved it.
lets out of that. That was a smart move from the 88. You gotta be cognizant of what's going on around you. If he stayed there, he was getting sent to the grass.
all right. These trucks should be just about up to speed now. Everybody's still in the draft except for one, Charblazer. He's been off the pace just all night. Don't know what's really going on with the 22 truck.
I think that truck's maybe missing a cylinder.
Seems like it.
4 of your top 5 are TJR. Probably TJR drivers. The 4-car Marksman is the only one ruining that little parade there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll try to shuffle him out pretty quickly as Penn doors Diesel up the track.
Like I
That's
said,
nothing new.
When he, has the inside, when he has the inside, he will hug that apron, and you better hope to God you do not let it open.
Which one of those two do you think's going to have more penalties by the end of the year?
Oh, the 88 hit the glitch. He's got to save it. Oh, this is going to hurt everybody back there in that second pack. Can they wreck? Looks like the 2's around. He's flipping.
That's how they caution.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, that is heartbreaking for all those guys back there. 88
Wow.
hit the glitch, and it just sent him right up into the track. He tried so hard to keep it out of everyone's way, but there's just no way.
You know who this plays well into, though? There's 3 TJR drivers out of the top 5 in this front pack. They've got the
They're hoping
numbers.
there are no cautions.
They have got the numbers, but I am surprised there wasn't a caution thrown on that. The 88 hit the glitch, came back up the track, and took out a lot of the field, really spread them apart.
So that hurts Young Colt and Host and Decent and Finn and Win and all these guys. Well, Charles has been off pace, but there is this pack that stayed together of about 5 cars. Looks like Charblazer might have lagged out. Looks like there was a pack. I don't know what it was.
I think it's your lead pack.
That was the lead pack? Yeah, I guess the 00 and 51 are hooked up together. They're pushing hard, and if they can catch the lead draft of this behind or this car in front of them, they can probably catch up to that top pack high draft. That closing rate, it's pretty high.
Looks like Wasted has fallen off in his top 3. So we've got Mac the Breadman, we've got Mr. Williams, Marksman right now, your top 3, but we're going to have a little group forming behind them of 4 trucks with Wasted and a couple others. Host, we're going to be in that. See if they can run them down. 4 trucks to 3. Penn, that might be decent there on the tail end of this.
I'll be honest, I think Penn and Wasted, I think they dropped back to this pack behind them. They know that 4 is going to be greater than 2 and 2, and to catch a pack of 3, you need more trucks. This is a really smart move from them.
Let's see if these guys can run them down. We'll have a pack of 7. But that really split up the field here.
Yeah, that it did. I've never hit that glitch, so I can't comment too much on what it's done.
I've hit it a few times.
Tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, I've hit it a few times. That thing is nasty.
Does it normally shoot you right up the track like that?
Yes.
It'll shoot you down, it'll shoot you up, it'll shoot you in whatever direction it wants to shoot you in.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Host looking to the inside of Penn. This is going to slow him down, but they are catching that top pack.
Yeah, the top pack is also fighting side by side.
Yeah, so this still works out for TJR and FA 76, whatever they are, because I do know Host. I do know that they're working for Host, or they're working with Host.
Their teammate
is one of them, yeah, and yeah, their teammates.
So we're gonna have 3
I
TJR.
think you have some roster learning to do.
Yeah, I do. Everybody's numbers changed.
We've got 3 TJR, 2 Elite, and 2 F76 here in the front group as they have now caught the leaders.
Wow, that was sketchy.
That was, they ran right in the pack and everybody got jumbled up. But now we got a 7-truck pack here in the lead at Daytona.
That high draft, man, I don't think Host knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to catch that draft and dive under, but his help wanted to go under him. So, I mean, just a very sketchy situation. Lucky nobody got taken out in that.
Absolutely is. You can really get some big runs on this high draft. But right now, Mac is still out front. Williams in 2nd place, and they go all the way back to Penn right here in 7th.
Is fuel strategy going to be a thing? I know you said it wasn't going to, but stage 3 would be the time that fuel strategy would play a factor. Can anybody save to here because they're all going single pile-up?
Yep. 3 TJR drivers in the top 3. They have found each other.
Yeah, if you're in this front group, I don't think there's much saving to be doing, but I'm looking at these 4 trucks. You got Gravy, V8, don't know who that is, the 26 of Kronks. Who else is in that?
Didn't win. V8.
Who else is in that? Is it? That's the 20. Oh,
the 20 is Ziggy.
Alright, that's the 20 of Ziggy. So if I'm like them, I might try to save depending on the situation. Because you're not going to catch anybody.
Right.
But I also don't know if this is.
I'm trying to get some inside sources here. But we've got 20 to go here at Daytona. They just crossed the line to take 20 to go. TJR seems comfortable right there, 1, 2, 3. I don't foresee that changing anytime soon. Host right there. Marksman. Penn, decent. I don't think these guys are going to fight too hard. May just ride it out until pit stops and see what happens.
Well, Penn didn't just make a famous move, one of his famous moves on Descent, turn 1.
These drivers are going to have to pit. Their fuel window right now is anywhere between 10 and 12 laps, somewhere in there. So they will have to pit. It'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy they use in the pit stops, if they can save enough to take 1 can or half can, 2 tires, 4 tires. We'll find out soon. They're riding around single file here at Daytona.
And you know, I'm not trying to imply anything, but this top pack has a bunch of heavy hitters. I mean, the leader right now, I believe, is that Williams? No.
Mac.
It's Mac.
That's Mac. So Mac finished strong, Las Vegas. Then you have Williams right there. We know how crazy he can be here at these.
Marksman hit the wall into 3. He might lose the draft.
You got the 99 at Wasted. He's been a talent in these trucks. Hostium Hose, amazing on super speedways and Xfinity series. I mean, Marksman just got the wall, but just everybody up in this top pack. Decent House, all these guys, heavy hitters in the truck series.
Back here looking at the second group right now. Kronk's Fight Milk is leading that. He's got Ziggy, Gravy Train, and Spin to win right there with him. 3 of the rookies here in the NARL following Kronk's.
Hey, Pens, another
nice
one that's up there in the top pack. So right now, if I'm to guess, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars here for the win. 7 trucks for the win.
Decent House trying his best to lay off and let Keegan get the draft here to catch back up, but it's a dangerous game for Decent House to be playing as well. He doesn't want to lose the draft and throw both of their chances away.
Great teammate move, though. I'm getting you a lot of respect with the guys out there in Elite.
Looks like Marksman's got a run, though, so he looks like he's going to be able to hold on to that front pack with the help of his teammate Decent House.
Listening to these trucks, it does not sound like they're saving. They're pushing hard, so I think they will. I mean, you already said they're going to be pitting, so right now, single file, get that pit stop done. Don't run each other over, and race to the finish.
Yeah, Allen not only did Penn win the Xfinity opener in Season 2, he also won it in Season 1. He was a back-to-back Xfinity season opener winner at Daytona in the Xfinity Series here in the North American eRacing League. So he knows how to get around this place, and right now he's got a shot still, sitting in 5th.
And right now it's TJR, F76M, F76M, Elite, and Elite. So team dynamics coming into play here, I'm sure, down the stretch.
Diesel's pitted. He's coming off pit lane right now. Not sure why he's riding the apron. He's free to merge up to the track there.
Be a little more fun, actually putting input in the wheel for once.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll be interesting to see if this group catches him. I mean, I'm sure that they would, but they might pick him up. His elite teammates might pick him up and they could throw him into that factor. You know, he's out of the race at the moment, but can still help for team purposes.
Well, just for his own sake, I would think that he'd want to latch onto the back of this group to be the first car a lap down, right? I mean, you don't want to be the second truck a lap down. You want to be the first truck, and if you're helping your teammates at the same time, I mean, that's a win-win scenario.
Right now, these guys are just riding until the pit stops. Trying to get as much of a gap over the rest of the field as they can. Max still out front, followed closely by his TJR Ford teammates, Williams and Wasted. Host and Penn, F76 right there in 4th and 5th, and Elite 6th and 7th with Decent and Marksman. They are your top 7. Do you think that after pit stops, Elite and F76 will try to work together to get around these TJR guys?
Well, I think F76 and TJR are in the same chat party.
Well, that's unfortunate for Elite. That really puts them behind the ball here. They're going to have to hope for some good pit stops.
The pit stops are definitely, it's always want good.
I was just going to say, you know, last lap, anything goes. You know, you never know. They could end up helping you win here. But if you're Elite right now, Marksman and Decent, you got to be ready to pit when these guys come in and pit together. Because you know that the front 6 are going to.
Yeah, I'd say if you're Elite right now, you save as much fuel as you can with the hopes that you can get it down to where you can only take half a tank, or half a can, sorry. And see if you can't leapfrog these guys and get up front.
Yep, and that might be why you see him lagging back. Kind of.
I can tell you right now, just from experience of, we've done this for 4 seasons now in the Cup and Xfinity Series with pit stops. This is the biggest wild card of the race, is if you can get down pit road, if you can get down there, stay in the lead pack, and at the same time not speed. That is the biggest thing on these guys' mind right now.
I cannot state enough how hard it is to get on pit lane going from 190 miles an hour down to 55 under braking. It looks easy, but it is not easy by any means. It is a very difficult thing to do. That's why you always see these pit entry mistakes. Either somebody hitting somebody else or losing it on their own. It's just such a hard thing to do.
Well, it seems like, too, at least I noticed, in the warm-up races, there's like a bump the size of Mount Rushmore there that'll throw the truck sideways. That's another thing, too.
You have to be coordinating with everybody in your party. TJR, F76M, right now, they've got to be telling when they're coming down pit road, when I go to pit road, am I going to go all the way below? Am I going to go on the yellow line? Am I going to go through the middle? Where am I going? Because I do not want to run somebody over, take somebody out of this race. And I don't know if that's a pit signal, but
yeah, the 99 really ducked low there. He might be coming in this lap.
Looked like I think that was wasted coming out, or if you think about it by coming down pit road, but you just really have to coordinate this well.
Nope, staying out. Stay out a little bit longer here. Elite really hanging off this pack, trying to save as much as they can with the help of the draft. Well, Swamp, I know you're rooting for your TJR boys, but you have any favorites of those 3 or anybody else in this front group?
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm happy with how the team's running right now. So, honestly, as long as somebody from the team gets it done, I think everybody will be happy if they finish 1, 2, 3, even better.
Yeah, Host team's a 3-time plate winner here in the NARL. Penn's a 2-time winner, and then we got pit stops.
Oh, here we go.
Elite stays out.
Elite stays out.
Elite stays out. It looks like everybody there got in good.
Host really conservative getting in there.
Is Host going to have the draft, though? That's the major question. He is about 3 car lengths off that car behind him, or in front of him.
Really conservative getting into the pits. So some of your leaders have pitted here. The TJR boys and the F76 clan are all in pit lane.
I don't know if Elite was trying to pit with those guys or not, but I mean that hurts.
If I'm Elite, I'm coming down now. You gotta stop the bleeding now. Like, that's 6 cars or 5 cars that just came to pit road. You gotta come now.
Pit road exit glitch there. Looked like they were stuck together.
And here come.
Oh, I do not know if Marksman made it.
He was scooting. Yeah,
looks like Decent House did, no matter what. He's 3 car lengths back.
Yeah, right now, Marksman and Decent House are on pit lane. They surrendered the lead of this race here to pit 1 lap after the rest of the front runners.
I would be impressed if that Ford did not speed.
Yeah, that Ford's bad.
Comes Decent House out of the pits, and Marksman did get a speeding penalty there. That's going to end his shot without a caution. So Decent House all by himself here as he tries to get up to speed with the front pack coming.
Exactly, so, Gator.
We have Williams. Is that Williams in the lead?
That is Williams in the lead.
Oh, this is about to be
we'll be in the lead. Maybe.
Is that 13 just going to plow into his bumper, or is he going to try and make that move? Because in a Accordion effect, if there's a caution here, that throws everything out the window. If you have an Accordion effect, you have a wreck.
Looks like Decent House is going to get up to speed here pretty quickly, and he's going to hang on to the top spot, but he's got a train coming behind him here. 5 trucks all together.
I don't think that group is going to be staying behind Decent House. They got a huge head steam.
Yep.
Does Williams' truck have a bunch of damage on it for you guys?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Damage. Oh, Williams! he went into the bumper.
Wow.
I'm kind of surprised with that one.
I don't think that was an intention.
That's crazy.
Decent moved up about half a lane, and then he moved down half a lane, and Williams just had nowhere to go there.
Oh, man. Well, if you're Williams, you back it up. You got all these guys in the party. They are willing to get around that 51 with you. You've got to kind of take that in your advantage. Back it up and make that run again.
Absolutely. It's 5 against 1 right now here for House. TJR, F76 working together, it seems like.
It's like we have some lap cars in this thing. 44 has joined the bat, and he's at the very tail end of this. Steve-O's in it, so maybe if he can get to that bumper of House, he can help him, but right now he's mired at the very back of this.
Colt's also just front pack another lap truck, I believe. Decent House doing
really
everything he can. Everything he can. He knows it's just him against the world right now. But he's got
how many laps to go?
Big gap, 6 to go.
Williams definitely hanging off here. He's going to get a huge run here out of turn 4, I'm assuming.
Can Decent throw another one? Or is this run going to be too much?
Yeah, I can't imagine. High draft, you're not blocking that. He goes middle.
Here comes Williams. He goes way high this time.
Nobody
he gets the spot, but Mack wasn't able to go with his teammate.
Wasted pops
Here comes
up.
Wasted. So we're 2 by 2 now.
House doing a fantastic job of defending right now. This is how you plate race. Taking a page out of Dale Earnhardt's book right now, blocking the runs, and he is still the leader. That's impressive. Oh, crash!
Host and Diesel get together. Diesel through the grass.
Hard in the inside wall.
No caution, just by himself.
Host is not going to be happy by getting taken out by a lap truck there.
He still has the draft. I think he's okay.
Yeah, Host is going to have a huge run here, actually.
But we do have a fight for the lead. That outside lane is rolling. Williams is going to take the point with a big push from his teammate Wasted.
There's nothing that Decent House can do there except to watch as he goes to the very back of this pack, the outside.
Pin into the wall.
Ben did get the wall. And now if you're Decent House, this pisses you off because you want to get to that back. You want to time up a run, but you have black cars in the wall.
Pen's going to have a run here. He's going to take it. No, he's going to drop down with the rest. So Mr. Williams out front, followed by Wasted, Penn, Mac to Breadman, Hostium Hose, and Decent House right now, your top 6. Colt is a lap truck right back there in the 7th position in this group.
It's called Penn a lap truck when he's going to lead a lap. Sorry, Penn.
So I just want to make note here, Nolan Wasted being teammates with them for, God, since league racing started. I don't expect him to make a move here on Mr. Williams.
If you'd seen what Williams said in the Discord chat today, there is no way anybody's getting around him from this point.
Man, I fully believe that.
Oh, I believe it too. There's no way anybody's getting around him. He said he's either going to win or wad them all up. So we're about to find out if that comes true.
Checkers or wreckers, baby. I love it.
So the hardest person to pass, Williams right now in the lead. Said he'd block his own mother and kids for a win here at Daytona.
He's going to give up a position. That's TJR now. 1, 2, 3.
Penn's going to fall to the back. They're on 2 to go.
TJR looking in a very, very good position right now.
TJR's got 1, 2, 3. 2 to go. Williams wants those beer mugs.
Yeah, he wants them bad.
Oh, Host got shuffled out. Decent up to 4th. Does Wasted make a move on his teammate. 1 to go here at Daytona.
If you're going to make a move, make it out of 4. Do not cost your teammate a chance at 2nd or 3rd. Don't make it on this backstretch.
Oh, House gets under Mac. Mac throws a block. They're nose to tail here for TJR. I don't think Wasted's going to make a move. Oh, no, he lags off just a little bit.
The turn 4 move like I was talking about.
He's going to try it, come into the line.
High draft, is it enough?
No.
Mr. Williams, 9-2-3 is going to win the Daytona season opener. TJR 1-2-3.
What a win for Mr. Williams. He wanted that one so freaking bad, and now he's going to get himself some mugs. You'll love to see that.
Mr. Williams missed out on his shot at racing his way into the 500, but redeems himself here in the Truck Series by winning the opener. Beer mugs coming his way. Wasted gets second. Matt gets third.
I'm just going to make a point here on Mr. Williams real quick. Sorry for interrupting you. He didn't know if he was going to even end up racing this season, and then Canadian Tire happened last season, and it just seemed to motivate him, even more. I think that might have been the turning point for him last season and then to start out this season.
What a performance from TJR we saw here tonight.
Exactly. All credit to Wasted and Mac the Breadman for pushing their teammate out there. I don't know if they would have been able to been that dominant if Mac the Breadman did not make that move for third place on Penn. I don't know. Penn and Post might have tried something to the outside, but that move right there by the 13, that's the move of the race for me. I think that kind of sealed the deal for TJR. Great win for Williams.
Absolutely. I think he's going to be adding to the swear jar once he gets in this booth. Speaking of the swear jar, any swear words we get in the booth this season, they will actually be collected monetarily, and we will be sending all of the donation to a foundation here at the end of the season. So we're turning the swear jar into an actual thing and doing some good with it. Unfortunately, we didn't add to that swear jar tonight. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, I guess.
Not yet.
Us three,
Oh, yeah. No, we won't.
As soon as we can get Williams here in the party, if one of you guys wants to add him to it. Get him in here and see how he feels about his season opening win at Daytona International Speedway.
There's my list loads here.
Waiting on the arrival of Mr. Williams, our winner here tonight.
He might be doing laps around his house, shotgunning up here right now. We don't know.
His kids are probably asking, "What's wrong, Daddy?"
While he's yelling at him to shut up and go to sleep.
Absolutely. Sounds like a typical Williams night, as we are now joined by our Daytona winner, Mr. Williams. You got it done tonight. How you feeling, man?
Whew, I tell you what, man. I feel pretty good about the dub, and I'm more proud of my boys, man. TJR absolutely dominated that race. It's a great way to start the season off, so I'm excited, man. I'm pumped. I was looking forward to this one, and I'm glad to get the season off to a lot better start than I had last year.
Yeah, the TJR teamwork tonight was absolutely impeccable. You guys got it done. You were there together at the end, bringing it home for a 1-2-3 finish. You just won Daytona, my man. Is this one you had circled? And, how's this lead you into the rest of the season?
I got them all circled, to be honest with you. And, nah, man, it's like I said, last year we all know I got off to such a bad start last season. I didn't score my first top 5 until Canadian Tire, which was like the 6th or 7th race of the season. So to get off the stride with a win, man, is awesome. Get that win done and out of the way early, and now just go get them the rest of the year.
Absolutely. With me in the booth tonight, I got Big Jim and Swamp, but you know what? I'm going to throw it to your teammate first, Swamp Fox. What kind of question you got for our race winner here tonight, the TJR driver, Mr. Williams?
I don't know. It's Williams.
I don't know,
man. I hope I can follow that up tomorrow. But that's awesome, man. So I kind of commented on it earlier. Last season didn't go your way. Do you think that motivation from Canadian Tire, a race I feel like you should have won, and probably about everybody in the league feels like you should have won. Do you think that that motivated you a little bit, extra bit, and you think that we were going to see a whole lot different Williams this season?
Absolutely. I would say the Canadian Tire, leading up the Canadian Tire race, I tried to race, a little bit more, I guess, conservative, you would say. But, after the Canadian Tire thing, I really, flipped the switch back to the old school Williams, So I've kind of brought that back out this year. And, like I said, I'm proud of TJR boys, since you asked me that question, for making up all the points that your self lost us before the season even started.
That was almost a donation right there. Almost. Absolutely. Well, I'll toss it over to Jim now. Jim, what you got?
Williams, can I just say how proud I am that you used the outside and passed the leader doing so? That was impressive.
Yeah, Decent threw a couple blocks there, man. He chopped me the first time. Hold on, my son's crying. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
You must have been yelling after that one. The jubilation must have freaked out.
Jubilation scared the kid. But to Jim's point there, we did see an outside pass win Daytona last season in the trucks with Plum. Williams just did it again here tonight. We didn't see the outside lane as much as we really wanted to, but it happened to be the winning move again.
So many wrecks, man. Once you have that many wrecks to
so Decent, we caught him, and I knew we had TGR lined up and Host and Penn. We worked with them all night and tried to go outside of him. He about blocked me in the fence, and I had to run down. He was just doing what he had to do. He blocked me down to the apron a few times, which I probably would have done about 2 more of those chops before it would have got ugly. But yeah, man, we were able to get committed, and then Wasted went, and Wasted Host. I think Host was back there behind Wasted. Went to the top, and Mac was behind Decent, and obviously he's not going to push Decent, so I think he backed out of it a little bit. And, Decent just lost his. At that point, it was a numbers game, and Decent just didn't have the help. I don't know what happened to Marksman, but yeah. I knew it had to go on the outside. I just tried the bottom to be silly, and then I knew we were going to have to pass him on the outside. There was no way, we were going to be able to get around him on the bottom. So, yep.
Well, Mr. Williams, you ended the season strong last season, winning the second and last race. Well, you start this one off just as strong, taking the number 98 to victory lane, and in the process, winning a couple of beer mugs from JDCNC coming your way, custom engraved.
Oh, dude, I forgot all about that. Yes.
So you get to enjoy a nice, frosty, cold beer in one of those NARL mugs from JDCNC. So anybody you want to give a shout-out to before we let you head on out?
TJR, Mac. I think Mac led the most laps tonight. Wasted. Actually, Host and Pam, we worked with F76M all night. That was a plan coming in that we were all 5 of us going to stick together. And, it worked out, man. Super proud of them. And proud of TJR and our effort. And hopefully, I called for a TJR sweep last night in Gen Chat, and we are 1/3 of the way there. So we'll see how it goes.
1/3. All right. Well, congratulations once again, Williams. Go celebrate that dub with your boys.
I absolutely will. Thank you, Gator.
All right. If you guys want to go ahead and get, I believe it was Wasted finishing runner-up in here.
It was.
Could you believe that? A second-place finish for Wasted.
Wasted's good at these plate tracks.
He's also good at finishing second in trucks.
That is true.
He's going offline.
His top 2 streak lives on in the truck series. Just thought about that.
Oh yeah, Richmond. No, he won Richmond.
Yeah, he won Richmond.
2, right?
But going all the way back to another league, he's got like 10 top 2 finishes in a row in the truck series. It's ridiculous. As we wait our runner-up finisher in here who pushed his teammate across the line for the win, Wasted 88. Driver the number 99, TJR Ford for this season. Moving over from what is now F76. I guess TJR offered him that truck ride that he just couldn't resist.
Oh yeah. He's been looking for that for 2 seasons now.
Good to see him back in the front, and he gets a post-race interview tonight if he ever joins the party.
He is offline. His PS4 is turned off, and I can let you know on that in a second.
I don't know that his PS4 is exactly turned off. I just think might just be hiding offline.
He said 10-4. He doesn't really want an interview.
All right.
It's awkward.
You can give it to Mac if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
go ahead and throw Mac in here.
All right.
It's awkward. That's a typical wasted comment.
That is
It
a
is.
waste comment to a T.
And what you see out of Unfiltered, you wouldn't think the man would be shy, but
He did used to be shy until he got a hold of around all us.
fair. All right.
As
He's
we'll
at it.
await our third place finisher to join the party, Mac the Breadman. He won the season finale last season at Las Vegas. So looking to carry that momentum into this season, and he does start it off super strong by getting a third place finish here tonight at Daytona behind his TJR teammates Wasted and Williams.
Mac is also offline.
Oh my goodness.
By the sounds of it, we might end up with both of them.
Oh boy.
Oh man, gonna have a full TJR
Podium.
booth.
The TJR podium.
Yeah, half the team.
See if Mac joins the party here before I move on to some other things, some other topics. Give it another minute or two. But like I said, I can't harp on it enough. What a great run by the TJR guys tonight. That's you can't get teamwork any more perfectly than what they did tonight.
If I remember correctly, that's redemption from last season.
Absolutely. As we are now joined by our third place finisher, Mac the Breadman. Congratulations, man. You've won the season finale last season at Las Vegas, and you have now just carried that momentum over here into season 4, finishing right behind your TJR teammates Williams and Wasted, and coming home third. How are you feeling after that performance?
Feeling pretty good. Led a little bit of laps and just stayed patient. That's all you can do at Daytona. Can't really go up high and then have everybody leave you at the dust. So just stayed patient, stay behind Williams or in front of him, whichever way. Same with Wasted and whoever else was behind me. Just stayed patient with everybody. Waited till the right move.
Yeah, absolutely. Teamwork made the dream work tonight. You led a lot of this race, especially the final stage there. Coming to pit stops, I mean, I'm sure all of you guys had the same kind of pit strategy, and you kind of came out, you were a little bit behind the guys. Did you have any thought in your mind that you were going to try to make a move on them, or are you just committed to TJR the whole way?
I was committed to TJR the whole way, and then Williams got on the mic and said, if you want to make a move, make it on the last lap, but I'm going to fight you for it. But at that time and point, I was in third, and me and Wasted didn't really get a good run on Williams, so we just stayed right behind each other, and we just let it go as it was.
Yeah, well, this season starts out a lot better for you than last season did. You really got in a hole early on there. So how's this kind of lead you into the rest of the season? And, I mean, how you feeling after tonight and going to be sitting probably top 2, 3 in points here?
Oh, I'm hoping it gets better and better every week. And last season I missed the first 2 races and hit a little struggling point halfway through the season. Couldn't get anything to work. Tried saving fuel. And every time I would, a caution would come out or I'd mess up and get put back even further. And finally, Mr. Williams beat my head in and had me push the truck harder and ended up getting the win last season. But from here on out, we got to be teamwork, make the dream work, like you said, and get everything to go better than last year.
Absolutely. Well, in the booth with me, I've got Big Jim and Swamp. I'm going to let Jim go first this time. Jim, what you got for Mac the Breadman?
Yeah, Matt, congratulations on third place tonight. Leaned a bunch of laps, showed a lot of speed in the super speedways, and got TJR a win. So, I mean, that's got to be pretty satisfying, right?
Yeah, got TJR stage wins and the win. Can't be more happier than our team and what we did starting out this new year.
Yeah, well, the next track we go to is a 1.5 miler, and if I remember correctly, you are very solid at 1.5 milers in trucks. Atlanta season 1 for the truck series and season 2 Las Vegas for the truck series. Won both of them. How excited are you for Texas Motor Speedway being the next race?
I'm pretty excited. I like the cookie cutter tracks, short tracks. I don't really like plate tracks just because there's not a lot of give and take, but Texas, Kansas, all those tracks, they're mile and a halves. I know how they run. I know what I have to do to save tires, do what I need to do, and the only thing I can just hope is not get that Texas bite and throw it down in the pit road.
Yeah, that's quite the bite too. I've hit that thing more times than I want to admit. But Swamp. Oh hush, Swamp. Go ahead.
Matt, congrats, man. You guys ran a great race tonight. My question for you is, what kind of momentum does this give you towards winning a championship?
Oh, it gives me all the momentum in the world. I mean, this is my final season running the trucks. The first season I ran in the trucks, I got the dub at Atlanta and then got moved up to Xfinity. Took a little hiatus and came back. Missed the first 2 races. Missed the playoffs by 1 point. And that just fueled my fire for the final race and showed the speed that I really had. And now with me not missing any races, I'm coming back for a championship.
Oh, I love to hear it. Well, Mac, great start to the season tonight, finishing top 3 with your TJR teammates. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you head on out?
All the TJR guys. I mean, I couldn't be where I am without them. Everybody in the booth commentating every week in and week out. Just all the supporters for the NARL and everybody else. Just gotta give it to them, letting us do what we gotta do every week.
All right, well, congratulations, my friend. We will see you next week at Texas.
All right, thank you.
Well, Jim, Swamp, we saw quite the season opener tonight. Had a lot of exciting moments, and saw that teamwork that we had talked about pre-race with TGR bringing it home 1, 2, 3. Any final takeaways from tonight?
I think the top truck team flexed their muscles tonight and gave us a little preview of what's to come this season. And
all right.
Also,
that's a little biased answer right there from Swamp.
Love it.
I'm being, non-biased. I'm being serious. You have Elite, but I feel like Elite's missing a little bit. They don't quite have the third guy up there to compete with Wasted Mac or Williams. Honest opinion, but and we already have some fireworks going in Gen Chat, so I love me some Truck Series.
Oh boy.
Sounds like some team wars starting already. Jim, any final takeaways?
Man, I mean, we saw what the truck guys have, but I'm wondering, is Xfinity going to use this high draft package? It seemed to work. I mean, it made the outside work a few laps here in the Truck Series, something I didn't think was even possible. But I'm wondering if Xfinity and Cup, maybe they've learned a little something from this. And, of course, congratulations to Mr. Williams. I mean, he's been looking for that one for a very long time.
Absolutely. Well, next time you see these trucks in action will be next Tuesday night, same time, same place. They will be at Texas Motor Speedway. But we still got some more season openers to do here at Daytona, so tune in tomorrow night where you will see Swamp Fox and myself take on Daytona International Speedway in the Xfinity Series. Great group of drivers there. Lots of heavy hitters. Roster is packed. So we're going to see some great racing tomorrow night. And as well, Thursday night, the NARL's Season 4 Daytona 500. Big Jim will be in that race, as well as myself. I raced my way in on the duels, so I will be there too. Jim, what you looking forward to the 500?
High side, I'm looking forward to things not being fuel mileage, and I'm looking forward to racing. I mean, man, I've been chomping at the bit trying to get back to racing, so looking forward to the 500.
Swamp, any thoughts for tomorrow?
Pressure's on. I'm ready to go. Ready to send it.
Ready to send it, bud. We're sending it. All right, well, there you have it, folks. Great race tonight at Daytona. Our official season has begun. Mr. Williams, the first winner of a points race here in season number 4, bringing it home for TJR this evening. So for Swamp Fox, for Big Jim, myself, I'm Gator Mike 89. All my gnarly ones, tune in tomorrow night for the Xfinity Series. We'll see you then. Have a good night.